Welcome to the biggest World Cup party we've experienced so far. Okay, though, before we show you anything else, you need to see this. Thousands of people, one city, one goal, and somehow one guy brought his dog to celebrate with everyone. When Mexico scored, the entire crowd exploded. People jumped on chairs, strangers hugged each other, rings flew into the air, and yes, that dog became one of the biggest fans of the night. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's rewind. Today, we're taking you with us from Puerto Morelos to Cancún to experience the Mexico versus South Korea World Cup match at Food Fest Cancún. And trust us, this was much more than a soccer game. If you're new here, welcome to Abbey del Sol. We're located in beautiful Puerto Morelos, Mexico. And on this channel, we share local experiences, hidden gems, Mexican culture, and everything that makes this corner of the Caribbean so special. So if that sounds like your kind of adventure, make sure to subscribe and come along with us. Now, let's hit the road. The workday was over, the sun was beginning to go down, and everyone was ready for one thing: Mexico versus South Korea. We left Abbey del Sol full of energy and excitement. Well, almost everyone. Some people were excited, some people were hungry. And Charlie couldn't stop smiling. This was actually his first food fest experience ever, so naturally expectations were high. As we headed toward Cancun, traffic reminded us that pretty much everyone had the same idea. Apparently, we weren't the only ones ready to support Mexico tonight. The moment we arrived at Malecón Tajamar, we knew this was going to be special. Flags everywhere, families, friends, tourists, locals, everybody wearing green, white, and red. The energy was already building long before kickoff. And one of our favorite things about events like this, the food. Because, let's be honest, watching soccer is great. Watching soccer while eating tacos, even better. Before finding our seats, we decided to explore everything the Fan Fest had to offer. There was pizza, aguas frescas, traditional horchata, refreshing Jamaica, esquites, marquesitas, and plenty of local vendors selling World Cup souvenirs and Mexican crafts. What we love about events like these is that they're not just about sports, they're a celebration of culture, a celebration of community, a celebration of being together. There was even a soccer field where fans could jump in and play their own match before the professionals took the spotlight. And honestly, some people looked ready to join the national team. But before the game started, there was one thing we absolutely had to do: eat tacos al pastor, real tacos al pastor, freshly sliced from the trompo, served hot. And yes, with pineapple, because that's how we do it here. There's just something special about watching your food being prepared right in front of you. The smell, the sound, the anticipation, it's one of those simple experiences that visitors remember long after they leave Mexico. As kickoff got closer, the crowd became louder. People started doing the famous Mexican wave, section after section, row after row. The excitement spread through the entire venue, then the drums arrived. A batucada entered the Fan Fest and instantly transformed the atmosphere. The rhythm, the music, the dancing, it felt less like a sporting event and more like a giant celebration. Everyone was smiling, everyone was singing, everyone was ready, and then one of the most emotional moments of the night, the Mexican National Anthem. Thousands of voices singing together, complete strangers united for a few minutes. No matter where people came from, no matter their age, no matter their background, at that moment, everyone was connected. Honestly, it gave us goosebumps. And if you've ever experienced something like that in person, you know exactly what we're talking about. The game started and immediately the tension began. Every pass mattered, every attack mattered, every chance mattered. You could feel the nerves building throughout the crowd. Then it happened. Mexico scored. And absolute chaos erupted. People screamed, people jumped, people hugged strangers, some fans climbed onto chairs. Fernando may have celebrated harder than anyone else in the venue. And remember that guy with the dog? Well, the dog became part of the celebration too, being lifted into the air while thousands of fans celebrated around him. It was one of those moments that you simply can't script. You just have to experience it. But the game wasn't over yet. The final minutes felt endless. South Korea kept pushing. Every attack made the crowd nervous. You could hear people gasping, holding their breath, praying, hoping, waiting for the final whistle. And then the referee ended the match. Mexico wins. The crowd erupted one more time. Relief, joy, celebration, and smiles everywhere. What we'll remember most isn't just the score, it's the atmosphere, the people and the music, the food, the traditions, the emotions. Moments like this remind us why sports bring people together and why experiencing local culture is one of the best parts of traveling. Because sometimes the memories you take home have nothing to do with where you stayed and everything to do with the people you shared them with. We hope you enjoyed coming along with us for this unforgettable World Cup experience in Cancun. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next adventure. And tell us in the comments, where did you watch the match? Who are you supporting in the World Cup? And what has been your favorite moment so far? Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next adventure from Puerto Morelos. Until next time.